welcome back. Today's tutorial is going to be on this really dramatic, really dark smoky eye, which is perfect for a night out on town, date night, girls night, or just anything you want to wear it for. Me? I'd wear it out shopping during the day. I don't care. I do what I want with makeup. Prime those eyelids, putting a lot of dark shadow up there. I'm just going in with an Urban Decay Primer Potion. And now going in with a NYX Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean. Putting this on the lash line. Not going up too high with it because we are going to blend it out. Putting a black base underneath the black shadow will just give more intense color effect and color payoff than if you don't use a color base under the eyeshadow. And now just using a synthetic brush from Real Techniques, I am blending out that eyeshadow base. Going to the crease but not above the crease because we're going to blend that area out with some eyeshadows. And just make sure you have this black base blended out really, really well. And that should be good enough, I suppose. Well, maybe a little more blending. And now going in with the Lorac Pro Palette. This is the first palette they came out with. And I'm going to be using the taupe color. And we're going to blend that just above where we put that black eyeshadow base. And blend it up toward the brow bone, but not all the way up to the eyebrows. It's steps like this that is going to really help keep you from having raccoon eyes. I'm using a flat, dense brush, going in with the black from the palette, and notice I'm not swiping, I'm just patting the color on to my eyelid. This will minimize fallout, especially if you've put your foundation on first. And now I'm going in with Espresso from that same Lorac Pro Palette. And I'm blending that between the taupe and the black. This is just going to give a nice smooth transition between the colors. And it's all about the color blending and transitions to keep from having the punched in the eye look. Next I'm going in with Cream from the palette. And putting that on my brow bone. This is going to help kind of give the illusion of a lifted brow bone. And it's going to help those brown colors to blend up. Just blend, blend, blend. And now it's time to line those water lines. I'm going in with a Too Faced eyeliner. This is their waterproof liner in Perfect Black. And lining the upper lash line is a totally optional step. I'm not going to lie, it's a little uncomfortable at first. Tickles a little. And then I'm going to go in and line my lower lash line using that same eyeliner pencil. Lining the lower lash line's pretty simple. Most of us girls do it every day when we do our makeup. Sorry I'm a little out of frame here. Got to get better with that. And now I'm just doing a little cleanup. Luckily I didn't have too much fallout, but that's not always the case. To do cleanup, you can use a makeup wipe, a baby wipe, anything you have on hand, just to get rid of any fallout from the shadows before we do the foundation. Yep, that looks good. And now I have my foundation done. And we can go in and finish the eyes. Going back in with a blending brush with Espresso on it, I'm just blending out those edges. Adding a little more black just to up the intensity a little bit. And I'm going in with that same eyeliner pencil from Too Faced, and I'm just going to put a little bit on underneath the lower lash line. And we're going to smoke that out in just a moment. If there is a little sponge blending applicator on the other side of your eyeliner, you can use that to blend it out. You can use your finger, a cotton bud, just whatever you want to use, you can use it. And now to further blend it out, I'm going in with a pencil brush. This is going to help kind of smooth out those rough edges. And I am blending from tear duct to the corner of the eye, all the way across, and then just setting it with a little bit of black eyeshadow and further blending it with a clean blending brush. You want to blend, blend, blend. That'll keep you from looking like you've got punched in the eye. Or like a panda or raccoon. Going in with a little more cream from the Lorac Pro Palette, just to kind of re-highlight the eyebrow area. And blending that out nicely so it melds with the other colors. And now it's time to do something about those eyebrows. When you do a really dark look like this, doing the brows really helps sets everything off. I'm just using a MAC Fluidline brow gel. And just lightly defining the brows a little bit. And then going in with some mascara. This is from Buxom. And this formulation is very nice. It doesn't seem to be very clumpy. I always like to do the bottom lash line first and then the upper lash line. I tend to like a fuller, more fluttery lash as opposed to a spider lash. And this mascara does a really nice job of that. And once you've got your mascara on, well, you're basically done with the look. And this is the finished dramatic black smoky eye. I hope you learned a few things that will help you blend out your shadows and maybe inspire you to do a really dark dramatic look like this. And until next time, bye!